Ninja Gaiden made its way into stores in the United States in 1989 by way of Tecmo Bowl Inc. The box boasted this game as being the fight of your life and as a strategic encounter. We as children in the 1980s were not ready for the game that lay in wait for us, and personally I have so much great and nostalgic memories from this game, and that is what I want to go over in this video today. We have all seen videos describing this game and how it works and plays, but I want to dive deeper into how this game makes you feel. I can remember seeing this game's NES box art at my local Blockbuster in Hollywood video as a kid in passing in the early 1990s. It always caught my eye with that beautiful box cover art. I just love NES boxes. They are works of art. This box has Mr. Hayabusa front and center, dagger in hand, in front of a fiery cityscape. The back of the box has a few still picture scenes stacked on top of each other, starting with one of Ryu Hayabusa looking longingly towards the Dragon Castle, as will be described later in this video, as well as one with the boss battle with the two moving statue dogs, with only one being able to be hit to take off health points, and finally a still shot from a random cutscene within the game. All of the three pictured silhouettes on the back of the box are great representations of the wonderful things to come from experiencing this game firsthand. There is nothing like a complete in-box NES game. When I first ended up playing this game, I just knew that I had stumbled upon something potentially life-changing with just how much it blew my little mind as a kid. This game started out as a rental for me, but ended up being a staple in my collection when I ended up purchasing it a year or two after that initial first rental. After playing this game, it would forever cement its legacy with me and in my personal gaming history. The first level, you start up and are directly dropped off into the thralls of the inner city, and you hightail it to the right of the screen until you hit the bar area in the first boss battle of the game. Every level in Ninja Gaiden is unique and has various hazards and memory segments you need to figure out to make progress in, and the infamously harder level later in the game, including the unexpected kickback to just after the Moth battle if you screw up and die in the final battle. There is a segment halfway through the game where you outrun a cheetah after climbing this multi-screen cliffside collage and get hit with a zoom-in and upward shot of you, Ryu Hayabusa, looking forward towards the Dragon Castle, and all ambition you can feel rise within you. Each level gives off a different vibe, and you quickly make headway blowing through the game's levels one after the other at a high speed and record pace no matter who you are playing the game. Slashing and jumping through these levels using your ninpo and reverse jump up skills, climbing up cliff sides and various decrepit pillars that are mixed throughout the game's levels. The cutscenes, video parts that show up after completing each level make up a short movie that gives you as a player more in-depth story beats and information from. This was rarely seen in regards to early video games of the time, and it was a great way to get information and a backstory from. After the Moth battle, you are now just a few stages away from the final boss. These last few levels and stages are very difficult due to enemy equipped with projectile weapons and random flying enemies, which are in abundance flying around. When you finally make your way to the final boss, he ends up morphing through 3 forms and phases to be beat, with your meager health being fully made whole only once during the duration. If you die, like described earlier, you are then sent back to the right, and right after Moth battle. If you die, like described earlier, you are then sent back to right after the Moth battle from a few stages back. This makes things very frustrating, and most people throw down the controller after this point. But if you venture on and end up beating the final boss, and in turn the game, then congratulations. You have obtained a goal that I've yet to reach, and one that I am so very happy for you to have achieved. I hope you have enjoyed this love letter to Ninja Gaiden. Please subscribe and check out both my old and new videos coming out soon. Thank you so very much, and thanks for watching.